Hey everyone, it's Pam. So today I have a different video, and this is going to be like my makeup stash slash my current makeup collection, and I will be showing you what I have. But first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. As some of you might notice, I am in a different room. I do have a different setup. I do have a different background. So why? Well, that's because I moved. In case you're new to my videos, or in case you didn't know, I did live in China. I did live abroad for 7 years, and now I am back. Yeah, so that's why I have a different background now. And actually in January I published and uploaded a video. Basically it was like a decluttering my makeup type of video, and I will link it in the description box or somewhere in the video. And you saw the makeup that I had, and since I did move recently and it was quite quick, I decided to even declutter it more. I'm very happy with what I have. However, I would like to eventually maybe get to the point where I have more of a minimal makeup collection, and maybe this is quite minimal for a lot of people, maybe it isn't. But once I was looking at my collection, I realized that I can do probably with fewer foundations, and I am currently trying to work my way through one particular foundation. I don't really own any powders or like powder bronzer or blushes, etc. I decluttered all of that. I only own 2 powders, and those are just like setting or finishing powders. I do have, as background information, I do have normal to dry skin, leaning more dry year round. People really want to like focus and centralize your collection, but they don't really know how to do it. I recommend going about it with a few things in mind. First of all, really look at the products that are expired. So you will see that little like jar with the lid on the back, and that usually gives you the number of months that the product is good upon opening. I'm always wondering if it's upon opening or upon purchase date, but I usually just go based on upon opening. That's number one. Second of all, look at the things that you have but don't necessarily use, and move those to the side and eliminate those from your makeup collection. We tend to have a lot of things that we have but really we don't use. My other piece of advice, the third one, which is basically in order not to accumulate a lot of products, maybe do a no buy and don't purchase many products just because you're tempted to. I know it's very hard to resist temptation, especially when we're seeing so much marketing and, oh, you know, this one is great, this lipstick is better, this lipstick has a new formulation, etc. So just really try not to buy any products within a certain category. So let's say you have 15 foundations, or you have 5 foundations, you probably don't need any more foundations. The fourth piece of advice I have is that the products that you tend to use the most, or the products that you're trying to hit pan on or trying to get the most use out of so you can move them out of the collection, I would say that those products, make sure that they are visible to you. So for example, as you can see in these acrylic compartments, these are the things that I use all the time basically. So I only have 2 foundations up here, and these are the ones that I'm currently using, and I place them here because these are the ones that are more so my shade at the moment. What's behind me, this is my current vanity. I did purchase it on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box, and I built it by myself. I do like building things, so there were quite a few pieces, but I find that it's quite like therapeutic and fun building things. It's very simple. It has 2 pull-out drawers. It does not pull out, it opens. So these little like acrylic drawers or compartments I purchased on Amazon, which I will link in the description box. So now let's get into showing you what I do have. So here I have my brushes. These are just my eyeshadow brushes, and these are all basically drugstore brushes, which I do use very often. And the second little compartment drawer that I have here, these are just like my face brushes. I use this one for like to blend out my bronzer. use this one to blend out my blush, and this is the e.l.f. 105 stippling brush for foundation. I love it. This is just to blend out concealer. And then here I have this Wet n Wild blush brush, which I use to apply loose powder or pressed powder. An all over face brush. And over here in the back, I have this Wet n Wild contour brush, which I have used all over the face. And this one is just a dress up stippling brush that I purchased on Amazon, and I use it just to apply a liquid highlighter. Here I have my shadows that are in little compartments. I have Coconut by ColourPop, this beautiful blue one, which I love and adore. I have Cuddle Buddy, and then I have the Super Shock Shadow in Don't Leave. And I have this L'Oreal Infallible, the basically eyeshadow, and this is an Eternal Sunshine. I have a sharpener, and right here in the back I have the Tony Moly gel liner in one black. And I really do love it, and I bought it in Tianjin, China, and it hasn't dried out surprisingly, but that is because I do keep these lids on them. And this drawer I have the NYX eyebrow cake powder, and this is the second one that I have had. I did hit pan on the other ones. I really do love it. I have a spoolie brush, and it's broken. I don't have the attachment to it, but I like it. A pair of tweezers, and then here I have only highlighter that's in a powder form, and this is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Here I have Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting makeup, and this is in the shade CN52. I love it very, very much. This is the MAC Face and Body Foundation in N2, and I love it very much. And as I mentioned it, I keep them here because I want to work my way through them, especially the N2 from MAC. And just a side note, all of my skincare is fragrance free, and most of my color cosmetics are fragrance free. I try not to use anything that has fragrance because I have very, very sensitive skin. These are my two lipsticks. This is Appy from ColourPop. It's a nude. Who thought I would have used a nude ever? And then this one is a red lipstick that I got from a student in China. The brand is DRES, and it's just in the shade 01. It's red, and it has like a magnetic closing. And then I have my one lip balm, Nivea, and this is... Let's move on to my concealers. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Neutralizer 150. And this is in the shade Warm Olive 145, and I use it to bronze my skin or to warm up my skin. And here I have my blushes. I only have two blushes. This is the Holly Pop Watercolor Cheek from Holika Holika in the shade RD01. And I bought it in Korea when I went for Moon Festival. And then my only other blush that I have is the Nude Sticks Nudies, and this is in Naughty and Spice. And I actually just bought it, I think it was late January of this year, and I ordered it while I was in China on the Sephora website. And then for highlighters, I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. I'm more than halfway like finished with it. I won't repurchase it because it literally smells like so much like perfume. I think it's quite excessive. There is this one. This is the Burt's Bees All Glow in the shade 1905 Opal Mist. I really like it. I've heard it's kind of like a dupe for the Halo Scope, which I don't know. And this is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Wisp. This is the second one that I have had. I hit pan on the first one. Honest Beauty Magic Beauty Balm, and it's just it's kind of like a gloss. You can use it all over your face, on dry patches, on your lips, or just as a glossy highlighter. So that's that. Now here I have a little sponge. This is my mascara. It's the only one I have. It's the Makeup Miracle Brush In XL mascara that I got at Watson's in China. It has two wands, one for the top lashes and one for the bottom lashes. And then I have two pencil eyeliners. This is the LA Girl Pro Glide Eyeliner Gel in the shade Very Black GP351. I love the LA Girl gel liners. And this is the Burt's Bees Nourishing Eyeliner in the shade 1415 warm brown, and I really do love it. It's Gray Lash by Maybelline in clear, and I use it to set my eyebrows. Another eyebrow gel, and this is the Brow Top Coat Joha brow down to me. K-Beauty gel. This is the second one I've owned, and this is more of a strong hold. This is the Wonder Drying 24 Auto Eyebrow Pencil in the shade 02 from Holika Holika, and I bought it while I was in Korea. This is my brow powder, and this is the 1822 brow definer in the brand Brandon, and I purchased it at the beauty supply store years ago, and I love it. And this is the one primer that I do have. It's the Pore Master Sebum Control Primer from Aditum. Yeah, I purchased it while I visited Korea. Here I just have a little pouch. I put it in my purse. I have some bobby pins, and I have my two setting / finishing powders. The NYX HD finishing powder and the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the original one, and I use this to set my face. I purchased this in China like a month ago, or like a few weeks before I left. The bottom drawer here, there's nothing that's like related to makeup. It's just earrings, and yeah. Pouch in here, this pouch has just contacts and more mini sponges and one large sponge. This is the ColourPop Yes Please Cute AF palette, and here's the Jaclyn Hill palette. I have two setting sprays. This is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, and this is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. Here I have one more gel liner, and this is the Tony Moly gel liner in the shade Cocoa Brown 06, and I do love it. It's the same as the black, however this one doesn't fit because this one comes with a brush. A switch color cleaner, so you can switch colors in between your brushes without having to wash them right away, so the colors don't transfer. I have this little like egg-shaped thing, and this is just what I use to clean my brushes. I just use soap and use that. And then here I have 3 more foundations. So I have the Clinique Even Better Glow in WN38 Stone, and I did purchase it at the same time that I purchased the other one. This is more of a dark summer shade on me, so go ahead and put this away. The MAC Face and Body in C4, purchased it at the same time that I purchased this one in N2. They only had available the large one, so that's why I have it, and I have used quite a bit of it because I would always mix it with the N2 shade. The MAC Face and Body in N3, and I barely purchased it about a month ago in Incheon Airport in South Korea, and it's new and I haven't opened it. So I probably shouldn't have really bought it, but I did. So that's that. This little thing this is just a little mini jar, like a sample size from Clinique that I got in the summer. It's empty. I just used it to put whatever foundation I was using at the moment while I was like traveling or going to Beijing, and I just put it in my like pouch. This is my makeup collection. I hope it was helpful. I know I haven't uploaded any content as recent, but I will be trying to upload more often. And thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, points of debate, please let me know. And again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.